Hello my lovely fellow adopters, would-be adopters. My name is Nairi and I'm running an adoption support type family channel, and today we're going to be talking about how to increase the confidence of your children. I have 7 points for you, and those points spell out an acronym of P.A.S.S.E.R.S. Yes, P.A.S.S.E.R.S, P-A.S.S.E.R.S. So these 7 points will cover how you can move forward with your child, particularly if you feel that they're lacking in confidence and self-esteem. Incidentally, if you haven't subscribed already to my channel and you think that adoption type support channel is useful to you, then please take the time to subscribe. So P.A.S.S.E.R.S, think about your parenting style. How is it that you parent? What are you used to with your parenting style? What have you experienced in the past with your own family, back in your own history? So I have another video on my channel called P.A.S.E, P-A-C-E, and that's all about empathetic parenting, a therapeutic type of style of parenting, and that's very important with adopted children, that they feel accepted from the word go. However, of course, you will need your boundaries in there, and that video explains how to get the balance between the two. But relaxed parenting, I think, is going to be important. In some ways, you may have high expectations for your adopted child. You may have dreams and aspirations, things that you didn't achieve yourself, but I think it's important to come from where they're at. So your parenting style has to be relaxed. That's the P. The A is going to be that you need to give them achievable goals. So again, it might be too easy to give them things that are beyond their grasp, beyond their reach, and that doesn't build confidence. Whereas if you give them small steps and achievable goals, then children can reach them and have that great sense of satisfaction that they've actually managed to do that. The next one is S, satisfying hobbies. Hobbies and leisure time can bring a huge amount of encouragement and achievement to children. So things like helping them to learn to swim, they may be good at art, they may be good at cooking, gardening, hobbies like gymnastics, all of those things that children like to do. Don't go overboard. Don't give them too many things, too many clubs, too many activities, because that's can be way beyond what children are able to go with. Too many different crowds and groups and networks. And obviously during COVID, all these things are going to be difficult anyway. But there's nothing to stop you in the house giving them hobbies that are achievable for them, things that use all of their skills, all of their bodies, all of their senses. Point number 4 is sensible friendship choices. Again, think about the type of friends that actually are going to encourage your children. But I would really encourage you to think about not choosing friendships that are too competitive with your child, so that your child is not comparing their own levels and their own achievements with that friend. You want friends that are nurturing. You want friends that are dependable. And if you can't find those in the peer group that your child is in, then almost look for those friendship groups within the family with adults, because sometimes that is the only way to go. My next point for you is the education that you have for your child needs to meet their needs, and you'll have a look on my channel and see some recent videos about different problems that I've had with both of my boys. An education is crucial to your child's confidence, and it may be that you have to make some difficult choices around your child. You have to be a very strong advocate for these children. You have to beat the drum. You have to go into school and say to them, what are you doing for my child? If the education doesn't meet the need of your child and they are constantly being chipped away at, then that's not going to boost their confidence. And our routines that are predictable, highly predictable routines in the home and with your close family network are going to build in that foundation. It's going to give the therapy to the child in the home without you even realizing. The fact that they know when breakfast, dinners and teas are going to be there, they know they're going to be visited by certain relatives and they're going to be accepted by certain relatives, that is a fantastic foundation for them, particularly when they're very young. So go with routines that are predictable and that bring in all of your family members that you know are going to nurture them. And my final point for you is self-care. So self-care routines are really important, that the child starts to learn to respect their bodies and to look after themselves. And that's also going to help with friendships later, because for my boys who were very neglected, it was a difficult lesson for them to learn that actually they needed to be clean, they needed to be clothed appropriately and looking after themselves, eating properly, going to bed at the proper time. So self-care routines are crucial for them as they get older in particular. So if you get them in place when they're younger, they've learned to respect their bodies and to present themselves in a particular way. So there we are, guys. That was the acronym of P.A.S.S.E.R.S, P-A-S-S-E-R-S, my 7 points for you in building confidence for your adopted children. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please take the time to subscribe, and I will see you on one of my next videos now. Goodbye.